Welcome to Module 4, Energy and You. Get ready to explore the exciting world of energy. In this module, we'll learn about how energy powers our lives, from lighting our homes to fueling transport. We'll discover different types of energy sources and understand why our energy choices impact the environment and our future. What you'll learn. You'll dive into the difference between renewable and non-renewable energy. We'll also explore simple but powerful ways to conserve energy at home and school. By understanding where energy comes from, you'll see how everyday actions can help reduce waste and fight climate change. Hands-on activities ahead. Get ready for some fun. You'll build a simple solar oven or a wind-powered toy to see renewable energy in action. Plus, you'll calculate your personal carbon footprint to understand your impact on the planet. Let's get started on creating a cleaner, smarter energy future. What is energy? Energy is the power that makes things work. It lights our homes, powers vehicles, charges our devices, and cooks our food. Without energy, our daily lives would come to a stop. From morning to night, we rely on energy in many forms to keep us going. Types of energy. Energy comes in different forms. Mechanical energy comes from movement. Thermal energy is heat. Electrical energy powers machines. Solar energy comes from the sun. Each type of energy plays a unique role in how we live, learn, and move through our day. Can you name others? Everyday energy users. We use energy constantly. We flip switches to turn on lights. We charge phones and use appliances. Heaters and fans keep us comfortable. Vehicles use energy to move. Even opening a fridge or using a fan requires energy. Every small action depends on this invisible but powerful force. Think about it. Take a moment to reflect. What do you use energy for each day? Is it brushing your teeth with an electric brush? Watching TV? Heating lunch? Understanding how much we depend on energy is the first step toward using it wisely. Awareness leads to smarter choices. Renewable versus non-renewable energy. Energy sources can be divided into two groups: renewable and non-renewable. Renewable energy comes from natural sources that can be replenished. Non-renewable energy comes from sources that will eventually run out. Understanding the difference is key to building a sustainable future. Let's explore each type in detail. Renewable energy sources. Renewable energy is sustainable and replenishes naturally. Examples include solar, power from sunlight. Wind, turbines turning wind into electricity. Hydropower, using moving water to generate power. Biomass, energy from organic waste. Geothermal, heat from deep inside the earth. These sources are cleaner and kinder to our planet. Non-renewable energy sources. Non-renewable energy is limited and polluting. Examples include coal, oil, petroleum, natural gas, nuclear energy. These sources take millions of years to form. Once used up, they are gone forever. Burning them also releases harmful gases that damage our environment. Choosing renewable energy reduces pollution, protects nature, and builds a healthier future. Non-renewable sources may seem easy and cheap now, but they harm the planet long-term. Small changes today, like supporting renewable energy, create big impacts tomorrow. Think about what energy powers your home and school. Solar versus coal. Solar energy is renewable and clean. It uses sunlight to generate electricity and helps reduce pollution. However, it needs sunny weather. Coal is non-renewable, polluting, and emits harmful gases. While it provides high energy output, it contributes to global warming and will eventually run out. Wind versus oil. Wind energy is renewable and eco-friendly. It uses moving air through turbines to generate power. It's low maintenance, but only works in windy areas. Oil, a non-renewable source, is easy to transport and widely used. Unfortunately, it causes air pollution and emits greenhouse gases during burning. Energy choices summary. Renewable energy sources are clean, sustainable, and better for the environment. They rely on nature's forces. Non-renewable sources are polluting, finite, and harmful to the planet. Choosing renewable energy helps fight climate change. Let's shift our habits and make energy choices that protect our Earth and future generations. Think and reflect. Which energy source powers your home or school today? Can you encourage your family to use solar gadgets or save energy? Switching to clean energy matters. Even small actions like using solar lamps or turning off unused devices help build a greener, more sustainable future for all of us. Fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas are limited resources. They took millions of years to form and can't be replaced quickly. Burning them produces carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide traps heat in the atmosphere, causing global warming and leading to more extreme weather and rising sea levels. The power of renewable energy. Renewable energy comes from sources that naturally refill, like the sun, wind, water, and Earth's heat. Unlike fossil fuels, they don't pollute our air or water. They are cleaner, safer, and better for our health. Using renewables helps reduce carbon emissions and protect the planet for future generations. Global inspiration. Some countries are already leading the way. Iceland uses geothermal and hydropower for nearly all its energy. Kenya is growing fast with wind and solar power. These examples show that clean energy works. The more we switch to renewables, the closer we get to a greener, healthier world. Can you think of 3 ways to use renewable energy at home or school? Try using solar-powered lights, building a small wind toy, or learning how solar panels work. Talk with your class and family. Even small steps toward renewables can make a big difference in our world. What is energy conservation? Energy conservation means using less energy while still completing everyday tasks. It's about being smart and responsible, turning off what we don't need and choosing efficient alternatives. Conserving energy helps reduce electricity bills, lowers pollution, and protects our planet. Every small action adds up to make a big difference. Be a home energy hero. Turn off lights, fans, and appliances when not in use. Switch to LED bulbs, they use less power. Unplug devices after charging. Open windows during the day instead of turning on lights. Simple habits like these save energy, money, and help fight climate change. Schools can lead by example. Create energy patrol teams to remind classmates to turn off unused lights, use solar panels to power classrooms. Assign 1 student per class as an energy monitor. These actions not only save electricity, they also teach responsibility and teamwork. Let your school shine with smart energy use. Now, design a colorful poster with 5 smart energy-saving tips. Use drawings, catchy slogans, or real examples from your home or school. Once complete, share it in class to inspire others. Your poster could encourage everyone to save energy and become part of the solution. Let your creativity spark change. In this DIY activity, you'll learn how solar energy can be used to cook food or heat items. Solar ovens harness the power of the sun to cook without electricity. This is a fun and eco-friendly way to explore renewable energy. Ready to create your own solar-powered oven. You will need cardboard pizza box, aluminum foil, plastic wrap, black construction paper, tape and scissors. Gather all your materials and get ready to build your solar oven. Each item plays a key role in trapping and reflecting sunlight to cook your food using solar energy. Cut a flap in the lid of the pizza box. Line the underside of the flap with aluminum foil to reflect sunlight. Line the bottom of the box with black construction paper to absorb heat. Cover the window with plastic wrap to trap heat inside the box. Place a marshmallow or chocolate slice inside the box. Angle the foil flap toward the sun and wait 15 to 30 minutes. Observe as the heat builds inside, and watch as your treat begins to melt. This simple project shows how solar energy can be used for cooking without electricity. In this DIY activity, you'll explore how wind can generate mechanical energy. By building a simple wind-powered toy, you'll understand the connection between wind energy and motion. This fun project allows you to see renewable energy in action. Let's start creating your own wind-powered toy. Gather the following materials: paper or plastic cups, skewers or straws, tape or glue, cardboard base, scissors. These items will help you build a rotating wind-powered toy. Once you have everything ready, it's time to get creative and start assembling your toy. Let's see how wind can make things move. Cut 4 equal-sized blades from the cups or paper. Attach the blades to a hub, such as a pencil or straw. Mount the hub on a cardboard base using a pin. Blow air, or use a fan, to observe the rotation of your toy. Watch as the blades spin when wind or air is applied. You've successfully turned wind energy into motion. For an added challenge, turn your wind-powered toy into a moving car or windmill. Experiment with different designs and see how wind power can move objects creatively. Your carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases released due to your actions. It includes both direct emissions, such as driving or electricity use, and indirect emissions from activities like food choices or shopping. Understanding your carbon footprint can help identify ways to reduce it. Direct emissions come from activities like driving, electricity use, and heating. These are easy to measure. Indirect emissions come from things like the food you eat, shopping habits, and travel choices. These emissions can be harder to track, but are significant contributors to your total carbon footprint. Now, it's time to discover your own carbon footprint. You can use a free online calculator to find out how much carbon dioxide your daily activities produce. Once you have your results, note your total emissions in tons per year and identify the biggest sources contributing to your footprint. After calculating your carbon footprint, reflect on the habits that increase it the most. Ask yourself, what can I change in my daily routine to lower my footprint? Are there sustainable alternatives I can adopt? Your choices matter. Small changes can make a big impact. Every classroom uses energy, from lights to fans to devices. But how much is being used wisely? This survey helps us understand energy habits at school. By observing and asking simple questions, we can find ways to save power and build a smarter, greener learning space together. Start by looking around your classroom. How many lights are turned on right now? Is there enough daylight to switch some off? Are fans or ACs running even when no one needs them? Are devices like projectors or chargers left plugged in all day? Record your findings. Based on your survey, think of 3 improvements to save energy. Maybe open windows for light, unplug idle devices, or use fans only when necessary. These small steps, done regularly, can make a big difference. Share your suggestions with your class and put them into action. Turn energy saving into a fun classroom challenge. Propose an Eco Classroom of the Month award for the class that saves the most energy. Create posters, assign energy monitors, and keep track of progress. Let's celebrate the power of teamwork in creating an energy-smart school. All over the world, countries are shifting toward clean, renewable energy. This helps reduce pollution and fight climate change. Governments, communities, and innovators are working together to create a cleaner energy future. Let's look at inspiring examples where nations lead the way in using sustainable energy sources. Denmark is a world leader in wind energy. The country uses powerful offshore and onshore wind turbines to generate electricity. Wind now supplies nearly half of Denmark's power needs. Their success shows how investing in renewable technology can make clean energy a reality for everyday life. Germany leads in solar energy use, even with less sunlight than many countries. Homes, schools, and businesses have solar panels on rooftops. Their efforts show how solar power can work in many places. Germany's example proves that policy, innovation, and citizen support can drive big change. Bhutan is one of the only countries in the world that absorbs more carbon than it emits. How? Through forests, clean hydropower, and strong environmental policies. Bhutan's focus on happiness and sustainability reminds us that living in harmony with nature is both possible and powerful. All around the world, people are using creative solutions to fight climate change. Clean energy projects are not just ideas, they are making real impact in schools, cities, and communities. Let's explore two inspiring examples that show how innovation and commitment can lead to a cleaner, greener future. In parts of Africa, schools are being powered by the sun. Solar panels provide electricity for lights, fans, and even computers, helping students learn better. These projects show how renewable energy can bring opportunity, especially to rural areas where power was once unreliable or completely unavailable. Sweden is replacing gas-powered buses with electric ones. These buses are quieter, cleaner, and produce zero emissions. They are charged using renewable energy, reducing pollution in cities. This switch helps improve air quality and sets an example of how public transport can support a healthier planet. What clean energy ideas could work in your school or city? Could your school use solar panels? What about starting a bike-to-school program or installing motion sensor lights? Every big change starts with small actions and creative thinking. Your idea could be the next innovation spotlight. This module helped us explore energy from all angles. You now know the difference between renewable and non-renewable energy, ways to save power at home and school, and how to build simple energy devices. You also learned how your daily choices affect the planet through your carbon footprint. Let's commit to smarter energy use. Say it with pride: I pledge to save energy, choose clean energy when possible, and inspire others to power our future responsibly. Small actions can lead to big change. Your choices matter. Be a champion for clean, responsible energy. Now it's time to act. Share your solar oven or wind toy with classmates. Try reducing your carbon footprint by 10% this month. Talk to your teacher about becoming an energy ambassador. Your ideas and actions can help your school become a model for energy conservation.